México.
Tequila, or Santiago de Tequila, is a Mexican town and municipality in the Mexican state of Jalisco. It is located about 60 kilometers away from Guadalajara and is of course famous for being the birthplace of the drink we all know today, tequila. The first people to inhabit the area dates back to around 300 BCE and was inhabited by the Xavtun people. Not long after, the Chuquitlan people entered the frame. By the post-classic period around the year 900 onwards, the region was now seeing the amalgamation of the Caxan, Cora and Huichol cultures. After the Spanish conquest of the Aztec Empire, the Spanish took control and the region became known as New Galicia. The village of Santiago de Tequila was founded in 1530 by Franciscan friars. Soon after, the native mountain peoples of Tequila revolted against the Spanish church and killed one of the friars in colonial protest. Soon, the Spanish crown would send Viceroy Mendoza to quell the situation, and he quickly took the head of the resistance prisoner. The Spanish declared that his freedom would come at the cost of submitting to the Spanish crown and converting to Christianity. In 1600, local Pedro Sanchez de Talle started distilling the local agave plant to make alcohol, thus marking the start of the beverage we know today. At the beginning of the 19th century, another rebellion took place, which was once again quelled by a viceroy on behalf of the Spanish crown. This viceroy was then promoted to Viceroy of Peru. Soon to follow would be the War of Mexican Independence. A force of 200 rebels arrived in Tequila to take the town from the royalist forces. After a successful independence revolution, Tequila was made the seat of one of the newly formed departments for the new state of Jalisco. Today, Tequila is very famous for the obvious, and the state in which it sits has plenty of agave plantations and tequila distillers, all of which you can visit, and actually must visit when you're in Jalisco. The town itself is made up of many historic buildings and structures, including religious and secular. There are also artworks enshrined to the town's past and present of tequila production. Every mid-November to December, the National Festival of Tequila takes place, in which the Queen of Tequila is crowned, with local distillers handing out tequila. Another interesting and somewhat cultish fact is that every night at 9 p.m. the town priest blesses the town with bells and shouting shit, at which point everyone stops what they're doing and turns off their electronics for the blessing. Distillers in the area, those of which who have official permission in the country by the way to produce tequila, continue to produce 1,000 liters of tequila every day. Ironically, this still isn't enough to keep up with demand around the world. If you want to visit Tequila, the easiest way is probably to get to it by car, or you can take a bus from the city of Guadalajara, but apparently there's also a small train that runs to it. Remember that this place is in the middle of a desert and temperatures do get up into the 40s in Celsius. That's over 100 degrees Fahrenheit.